Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today's Sunday, guys, and I'm coming on because I'm making a special recipe out of my low carb book, my keto low carb book, cookbook, and I wanted to show you guys. So here we go. I'm going to be making. They are called bacon stuffed mushrooms. Did I show you this? Bacon stuffed mushroom, guys. They're gonna be so yummy. Yeah, I had mushrooms in there. I bought them because I was thinking about making this recipe, and I remember today I said I have those mushrooms in there. So many times I let mushrooms go bad, guys. So many times, and I can't do it. I need to get these mushrooms used and eaten, and it's gonna be really yummy. So let's get started. So what I'm gonna get started with first is I'm gonna get started with cleaning the mushrooms, okay? I'm gonna open up the package. So how's everybody doing today? I'm doing okay. It's had a rough day yesterday. Type of day that, you know, like mixed, I really want you to see me, guys. Really kind of mixed emotions, you know. We said goodbye to a very close uncle of ours, and it was hard. It was really hard, and it's almost like the end of like a season almost, because my uncle was the last one of my mother, my mother's sisters, and now my uncle and my father. I think I said my father. It was my mother first. Then came my mother died at age 60, almost 22 years ago. She was the first one and only to pass away. And then who was after that? My father was next, which was 23 years later. And then my aunt was a year after my father. And now my uncle, it was 2 years after his wife, which is also my aunt, which I'll explain to you guys in a minute why we were so close and the kind of scenario that was in our family. I'm going to explain to you guys. But first I'm going to get started with doing these. I'm going to clean these mushrooms off. They're not that dirty, but I like to get like all that little sand off. So what I do is I just don't mind the dogs, guys. You know, this is Create with Linda, and this is what goes on in this house. The dog's barking, he's crazy. So these aren't that dirty. Some people don't even really clean their mushrooms. They just like, but I just wipe them off slightly. I'm not like, you know, crazy about it, but I just like them to be a little bit clean. So anyway, so guys, this is the story about my family. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little insight today, a little chat. My mother married my father's brother. Okay? So 2 sisters married 2 brothers. So my cousins and I were very close. Our blood is almost identical because they married 2 sisters, married 2 brothers. We had the same grandparents. You know how people have different grandparents because their fathers has different, you know. No, we had the same exact grandparents. We didn't have any relationship with our grandparents on my father's and my uncle's side, because I don't even want to go into that, but that's a whole bit of a different story. But yeah, but we had the same grandparents, and we were just very, very close growing up. We always spent Sundays at my aunt's and uncle's house, and holidays, and just, you know, they were like our sister. Like, I have one cousin, Marianne, and then I have 4 boy cousins. Okay, so there's 4 boys and 1 girl, and we were like sisters and brothers, you know. And to this day, we feel the same way about each other. We don't see each other often because, you know, the way life is and everything else, and not even because of the pandemic, just because of everything. Just, you know, kids and families and just logistics and all that kind of stuff. But when we get together, we're always still close, and it's like we were just together yesterday, you know. And the love we have for each other is just, you know, is like a sister and a brother. So it's just very, very close. And my uncle and my father were very close. and it was very hard on my uncle when he lost his wife, which I told you was my mom's sister, and he lost his brother. His brother first, and then his wife, and he just died inside after that, guys. He was just, you could see he was brokenhearted, and he just went down like within a year, you know. I think he was just brokenhearted, like I said. So now he's with them. He's, you know, they're all together now, and which we all find comfort in, because it was hard losing him. He was like the matriarch of kind of the whole family, you know. Very, very good man, very knowledgeable, very always there for everybody, and just a beautiful person, a really beautiful person. Would give you the shirt off his back. Really, really, he protected me when I was younger. He would give me advice. You know, I lived with them at one point in my life because my parents, my mother had to move, and I moved in with I was very close with my cousin, and so I moved in with her. She had like an apartment downstairs in her house, so I moved in with her, and you know, I lived there, and I was there anyway even before I lived there. So I remember one time driving on a highway, and I had kind of like phobias when I was younger as a teenager. Driving, I would be nervous about driving on highways and all this stuff. But one day, I was on the highway, and I made a wrong turn, and so I just kept going. I didn't know what I was doing, so I just kept going, and I came about like a little turnaround that said you go back to the way you just came from. So I went back that way, and I found out where I was going, and it was like 10 minutes, whatever. I was scared and all that. I was young. I don't know how old I was, maybe 16, 17, I don't know. So I remember coming home and telling him, Uncle Len, I got lost today. God, it was scary. You know, I didn't know where I was going, and I was like crying, and I was all, you know, whatever. He's like, Linda, did you have gas? And I said, yeah. He goes, as long as you have a full tank of gas, there's nothing to panic about. You'll find where you're going. And he just gave me like such encouragement. He was always there for like that advice that, you know, you wanted as a kid and you needed. And my dad was there for me too in that way. But because I was living with him, he was there right there locally with me. So, you know, he kind of took me under his wing, and just really, really sweet man, and just very loving. And yeah, so, you know, it's a hard loss. It's a real hard loss. But, you know, we do take solace in him, in knowing that he's with everybody now, and, you know, and they're all happy up there, I'm sure, in heaven, you know, laughing and having a good time, and then nobody's in pain anymore, and everybody's in peace. You know, of course, it's hard for the ones that are left behind, but we know that they all had a very good, long life, except my mother. My mother's life was cut short. My mother died at 60, and like my father was 86 when he died. My Uncle Lenny, I think, was 83 or 84, something like that. My Aunt Cookie was 79, and I think my Aunt Jerry was 75 or 76, 75, I think. So they all lived a much longer life than my mother lived. But you know, even though she lived a short life, my mother had a good full life. She did. I mean, it was cut short, definitely, but she had a good life. So, you know, so it was a hard day. So yeah, so it was kind of like, woke up like feeling a little emotional. You know, when you get like that, like my head hurts a little bit from crying and just, you know, but yeah, so it was, you know, it was hard. But afterwards, we went out for a bite to eat, my daughter and my husband and my daughter's significant other. We went out for a bite, and it was nice. It was nice, you know, to get out and just take a breath and all of that. So yeah, so today I'm reflecting on, you know, the family and my uncle, and just, you know, memories. It's hard, guys. It's hard. I'm sure you guys know. I'm sure you've experienced death in your life, and not easy. It really isn't. You know, losing people that you love is just so hard. It really is so hard. I mean, from losing you can't compare, obviously, between my dog and like my father, but you know, the pain of losing an animal is, to me, felt just as bad, if not worse, I don't know, as losing like a loved one. It just was so hard, you know. So last couple of years have been rough. We've had a lot of loss in our life, you know, in our lives. And sometimes it's really hard to cope with, you know. Sometimes it's really hard to cope with. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. But you know, when I'm thinking rationally and logically, I think, you know, I have to remember, you know, like the reverend that was there at my uncle's service said something like, don't be sad. He had a good long life, and like he's at peace and happy now, and you know, and you have to kind of think of it that way. It is true, you know, but it's hard. It's hard to rationalize that when you're missing them and you want them here. You don't want to know about them, you know, being happy in heaven. You want them here with you happy, you know. So yeah, that's difficult, but you know, you have to. It is kind of comforting to think about that. You know, to think about, like I think about my mother. You know, she was up there for so long, for 23 years without any of her sisters or anything. You know, so I bet you when my mother saw, you know, my aunt walk in there up to heaven, she was rejoicing, and probably it brings me like almost to tears to think about how happy she probably was when my aunt just walked in there, and then my other aunt, and then her other sister, and then, you know, and then my father, and now Uncle Lenny, and you know, so you know, it depends on what you believe in. I believe that there is a place up there, and that you do start life over again. Not everybody believes that, guys, and that's okay. You don't have to believe that. You believe whatever you believe. You know, you believe whatever you believe in. You don't have to believe what I believe. And if you think, you know, it's not, you don't think it's true that there isn't a heaven, hey, more power to you. If that's how you feel, you know, like I said, everybody has the right to believe in what they believe in. But that's what I believe. So it helps me cope, and it helps me, you know, think about and be able to cope with my family members being gone, and thinking that they are up there in another place, and one day I'll be there with them, you know. So yeah, so that's it. So, you know, yesterday was rough, but like I said, I woke up today a little mushy, feeling a little bit better now, and I pushed myself to kind of do this video and to make this stuff, because I really could have just laid on the couch all day and kind of like vegged out all day. But I figured, let me get up, and with the help of my husband, thank God, he's always my rock. He's like, come on, get up. Because I was like, I got dressed, and I'm like, oh. And I sat back down on the couch, and I'm like, I have to get up. You know, and I just pushed myself, and with him telling me, get up, come on. And so I'm up, obviously. So now I cleaned off all the mushroom, guys. I gotta get rid of this dirty paper towel. It's fold this up like this. Now these mushrooms, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice them. I'm gonna take the little knob off of them, and I'm gonna save those, because that's what that's what's gonna go in the filling of the mushroom. It's gonna be cream cheese, bacon, and what else? And onion. It's supposed to. The recipe calls for scallions, but I had scallions in there, and you know scallions, they don't last very long. I used part of them, and so I think I have a little bit left in the fridge, but there's no way I'm going to find them. If I go over there and look for them, it'll be a miracle if I find them. That's another thing, guys. I got to clean my refrigerator out. Still got to clean my refrigerator out. So yeah, so it calls for a little scallions on top. I'm going to cut and inside I'm going to cut a little onion up and substitute the onion for that. That's fine. Let me go and get an onion. Alright, and then I'm going to get this stuff moving. And then we're going to get the bacon sauteed and all that stuff, and we'll stuff the mushroom. I'm excited. This looks really delicious, guys. Alright, guys, so let me see now. Okay. So it says, clean the mushrooms and pat them dry. Remove the stems and chop them. Set the mushroom caps on a lined sheet pan, stem side up. Okay. All right, so let's get moving on this. We'll get these cut up. So guys, mention down below what you guys are doing today. How's your weather up there by you, wherever you are? Here it's kind of sunny. It's very sunny, blue sky. Well, kind of bluish sky. And but it's cold today, guys. I'm gonna try to get these caps off very simply. I'm gonna put these caps on this plate over here. I know you can't see it, but it's cold today, and it's supposed to be like chilly this week. think later in the week it might be. They said it's going to be probably get a little warmer, but like we were teased. They teased it. Mother Nature teased us. My hair is very fluffy today, guys. See it? Look at it. It's very fluffy today. I got my pretty earrings on. These my beautiful earrings that I got from my best girlfriend, Joan. I love you, Joan. She got them for me for Christmas, for my birthday. Yeah, for my birthday. They're beautiful, aren't they? Love them. I love them so much. Anyway, so what was I saying? My hair is very fluffy today. Yeah, so it was chilly. It was warmer this week, a little bit, and then and now it's getting a little chilly. And supposedly we're supposed to have some sort of snow shower or something. Please, with all the snow's gone, 98% of it. I don't want to see any more snow. I'm done. Spring, I need spring. Spring, please come. So yeah, it's a little chilly, but what are you gonna do? Gotta take what you get, what you can, what you're given, and you just move with it. That's it. So guys, why is it that we only see people like that are special to us and that mean stuff to us when there's like a death in the family or a wedding? I just think everybody gets so busy, and it's really sad because my cousin, all my cousins, the majority of their kids, I don't even know. Like my cousin, he's got 5 kids and they don't even know who the heck I was. And that's sad to me, because I have to walk up to them and say, hi, I'm your cousin, your dad's cousin, your cousin Linda, and it's sad to think that because it's just weird, but I think it just happens naturally. Everybody's living their own lives, you try to get together, and then it becomes in later years like where it is now, we see each other on funerals and weddings, if that, not even now it's pandemic, but weddings or whatever, we see each other. We see each other on significant times, times that are important or whatever. I think it's I think it happens. I don't think it's anything that anybody does intentionally. It just happens, But it's sad. It's sad. So I think this year I'm going to make an effort more to see more of my cousins and just, especially losing all our parents, and it's just difficult for all of us, and it's just hard. So. I think I'm going to make an effort to do that, guys. I really am. I really am, because life's short, and it's kind of sad because I think to myself, seeing people that I don't have relationships with at the wake, at the funeral, even though you're hurt by what they've done to you, or, if you're estranged from them, you think, you want to have that relationship with them and you miss them regardless. But in your heart that you can't have a relationship with them because it's not healthy for you unless things change, and then that's not really, in my book, in my opinion, that's not going to happen. So I have to kind of accept the fact that, I'm not going to have relationships with them, but they're still my family, you know what I mean? So it's difficult. It's, it's a hard thing to come to recognize that, but, I don't know. It's difficult. I wish them well, and as long as they're healthy and happy and all that, I mean, that's really, I don't have to be in their life to wish them that, so it's sad. Life stinks sometimes, guys, doesn't it? It really does. Life stinks on a negative note, but you know what? On the positive note, life is also very beautiful and very, very good. You have you're the people that you love around you, even though they're minus some people. If you have your health, and you could have all the money in the world, guys, and not have your health, and then you have absolutely nothing. So I believe in my whole heart that if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So it's really, really important to be grateful when you walk down the street and you see somebody that is in a wheelchair, or that whatever the reason is, if you're healthier than somebody else, you have to say, God Almighty, I appreciate how I feel compared to what somebody else is going through. You don't know what other people are going through. I saw my brother yesterday at the wake, and and I haven't seen my brother, and he lives 20 minutes away from me, 10 minutes or 15 minutes away from me. But again, we just don't see each other. And I was walking towards him, and my back is so bad still, and I was walking kind of like this. And he's like, what's wrong? What's the matter? Why are you walking like that? And I was like, oh, Mike, my back, my back is killing me. Oh my God. He didn't even know, he didn't even know that, because we don't see each other. Last time we saw each other was maybe 8 months ago or 6 months ago, when I had him over after the pandemic kind of slowed down. I had him and his family over, my sister-in-law and his 3 kids. He's got 2 girls and a boy. They came over and we had a nice, beautiful day and a barbecue and all that. It was so great. I loved it. But I haven't seen him since then. So, he didn't really even know that I was having these back issues. And he's like, oh my God, this is what I'm talking about. You don't know, you just don't know. You don't know what's going on in your family's really life, unless it's broadcast or whatever, the only way people really knew that I had COVID was because I obviously am on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook. So a few of my nephews saw that I saw me on, I don't know if it was YouTube or my Facebook, but he informed the whole family or whatever. So everybody knew in that way. But if you're not on social media and stuff, people really don't know unless you tell somebody to tell somebody, So yeah, but so I have a little bit of regrets in that way. I feel like, oh, maybe I could have shown my uncle more, maybe I could have shown my aunts more, my dad, and all that. Well, my dad, I don't have any regrets. I was with him. We were with him till the end at hospice and everything. We had a beautiful time with my dad. A beautiful time with him. Beautiful. At the end of his life. We really did. So, so that's it. So I'm just going to be mindful, guys, of, spending more time and making more of an effort to see family. Because by the time you know it, we're all in our 50s now, guys. We're all in our 50s. Our parents were in their 80s, with the exception of my mom, and everybody's passed now except one person, my uncle from my Aunt Cookie's kids, their father, knock on wood, is still alive, and thank God, and he's doing great. So we love him, and we're so glad he's still here with us. So he's the last man standing. Hopefully it won't be for a very, very long time. But yeah, so it's it brings you back to reality, thinking to yourself, you gotta kind of take life and try to see the people that you want to see and focus on the good and the positive, guys. And I'm telling you, my life has become so much better since I've been more positive in my life. God, I was negative for so many years. I told you guys that. Negative for so many years, only because I felt so bad inside. So bad inside, guys. When you clean yourself up inside, when you empty yourself up, when you empty all that garbage that's inside of your gut out, you don't realize what it does to your life, what it does to who you are. It just frees you so much, guys. And I'm no expert, believe me. I'm just telling you from experience that I have, that experience of my own issues, how much happier I feel inside. And because I'm talking so much, I need to take a sip of water, so just 1 second. Guys, I think I stuck my finger in a socket. Water is the best thing for you. I tell you, I love soda once in a while, but water really does the job. So windy here today. All right. Okay, guys. Let's see. All right, so let's see. All right, you had a pat, remove the stem to chop. Set the mushroom caps on a lined sheet paper, sheet line stem up. Heat the oil in a medium pan, skillet over medium heat, and then add bacon. Okay, we're gonna go over there to the stove and get that moving. All right, guys, I forgot I have to cube up the cream cheese too, so I took it out of the thing. Let's cube this up. I think this goes in with the bacon and stuff once it starts cooking up. Cube it up. Okay. All right. Kind of been all right, guys. Break this up a little bit. This probably just has to be broken up into the pan. Let's go over to the stove and get the bacon cooking. Let me get a paper towel first. Wipe my hands. I'll bring this over to the stove. All right, guys, it calls for avocado oil. So I'm gonna put some avocado oil in here. Happen to have it. It says, I think 6 pieces of bacon, but I have to see because, let me see something. Let me look at the recipe one second. Hold on, guys. Oh, 8 slices of bacon, but it calls for 16 mushrooms. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 34. So I have more than that. So I'm probably gonna make like 10 pieces. I don't know how many pieces of bacon. I'll see how many I have over there. Heat the oil in medium parchment. Be right there, guys. Sorry about that. 1 tablespoon. That's probably more than 1 tablespoon. Add the bacon, turn mushrooms, oh, I didn't cut the onion and garlic up. And wait a minute. Over medium heat, add the bacon, chopped mushrooms, stems, green onions, and garlic, and cook until the bacon is crispy. All right. I'm gonna take this out of here because maybe I should use a fork, guys. That would be. I have to do something first. I forgot to do the onion, guys, so I'm just gonna do the onion quick. And I have minced garlic. I'm gonna do that. I still have the frying pan on over there. Take it off the heat. Get all these. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to shut that off because I don't want it onion, let's see, chopped. Yeah, see, it's green onion, but that's okay. We're going to use regular onion. Oh my God, that crazy lunatic. That's just Cooper. That is just Cooper. Coopy stat. He knows I'm in here. Yesterday I was out the whole day, guys, from 1:30 on, and he just was, so he was alone with Jenny all day today. When I came home, he just was right up on me. He just did not want, he like has to sleep right on top of me, right on the side of me. Very, 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 very close. I love it, don't get me wrong. But sometimes I'm like, can I have some of the couch, please? He's too cute. He really is. All right, so I got the onion mixed up, cut up. All right, heat the oil and over medium heat. Add the bacon, chopped mushrooms, stems. Wait a minute, does it say bacon diced too, guys? Guys, note to self: read the recipe before you go and do stuff. Dice up the bacon. 8 slices diced. Hello, Linda. Get with the program. Let me go get the bacon. I kind of figured that after I cut the onion up, I figured, I bet you since they're saying add the bacon, it has to be. That's all right, better late than never, right guys? All right, so 8 slices of bacon. I'm gonna do more because I'm making more mushrooms than, so I cut the bacon in half, so this is their 1 slice cut in half, so that's 2 is 1. So that's 2 slices, 3 slices, 4 slices, here, 4. Raise your hand if you love bacon. I love bacon. 4, yeah, 5, 6, here's 6 here, 6, 7, 8, that's not 8. You know what guys, it's just going to be all the bacon because it's about 10, 11 slices. Yep, that's what it is. I'll do this much and say, well, I don't know what I'm going to save that for. Save it for maybe breakfast or something, I don't know. Alright, so it says dice it up, so I don't know if this knife is going to cut it. Let me get my sharper knife. Here we go. Dice it up. Love bacon. Even raw, it smells good, guys. Now I'm going to turn the cutting board because I want to cut them the other way now. I want them diced a little bit smaller than that was. So guys, mention down today what you down below what you guys are doing. I just said that. I mean, what are you guys making for dinner? I'm curious. It's Sunday. Some people make special things on Sunday. Some people make Sunday gravy. Some people make Sunday roast. Sunday was always a special kind of day in my family. It was always, you know, a roast or gravy, or that's just the way it was. Alright, so this looks small enough, guys. Looks really, really good. Really, really yummy. Alright. Let's go over to the cutting board. To the stove again. Put that pan on. Let's bring this over here. Now that I got everything chopped up, only had to do it in intervals. Here. I'm gonna move yous while I got yous. Alright, so again, put the oil on. Then it says add the bacon, chop mushroom stems, green onions, and garlic, and cook until the bacon is crispy and the mushroom stems are tender. Reduce the heat to low. Okay. Alright guys, let's get all this in here. Start with the onions. Let me get my little thingy. Cause guys, that's what it's for. Let's put the bacon and the onions in. You guys can see right here. I don't know when we put the cream cheese in. I'll have to read it and see what it says. Let me get the recipe, guys. Oh, I got the mushroom stems too. Oh, okay. The cream cheese you add after all this is done. So, the mushrooms. This looks yummy, guys. Yummy in my tummy. Now it doesn't say to put any seasonings in it, but you know, this is Create with Linda, and you know, we have to put seasonings in. Has a little bit, just a little bit of salt because it's bacon, so the bacon's going to be salty. So I don't want to go crazy on salt because I don't want it to be overly salty. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic powder. Oh, I have to get the garlic too. It calls for garlic. Fresh garlic, so I'm going to get the garlic. Some onion powder. Let me go get the garlic. Oh guys, I found my minced garlic. You guys would be very happy to know. Found it. It was in the top of the refrigerator, guys. I don't know how much it calls for, but I think that's good. Because we like garlic. We're garlic people. You know that. Guys, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. I'm going to put it a little bit higher because the bacon, they said, has to get crispy. So I want the bacon to get a little crispy. I don't want it like rubbery. This looks so yummy. And then with the cream cheese in here, guys. Ooh. And this is low carb, guys. It's bacon, onions, garlic, mushrooms. Woo. Well, mushrooms overboard. Ow! That hurt. Guys, I'm always hurting myself. I really am. I'm insisting on getting this. There you go. I had to get that, guys. I am always hurting myself. I'm burning myself. I'm cutting myself. I just don't know what I'm doing. What if I never again? Don't mind me, guys. Just singing. Just singing a little song as I cook the bacon and all the stuff. Let this flatten this out a little bit so it cooks. Give it a second. Alright guys, so the bacon mixture is almost done. Yeah, the bacon's getting nice and crispy now. Now I have to lower it and stick the cream cheese in. I'll lower the flame, but the problem is with this pesky flame, this is the lowest it goes, so I'm going to have to move it onto the middle flame. I showed you this before. I'll have to put it here, because that's low. Move these, and let me just, so I'm pretty sure that's what, let me repeat the recipe for the 18th time. Add the cream cheese to the skillet and stir until melted and well incorporated into the other ingredients. Remove from the skillet from the heat. Fill each mushroom with a spoonful of the cream cheese mixture and place on a lined sheet pan. Bake the stuffed mushrooms for 30 minutes. Okay, let's add the cream cheese. It's kind of big chunks because it all kind of sticking together. What are you gonna do? Yummy, guys. Could be better than this. What could be better than bacon and cream cheese? Really? I mean, come on. Yummy. Nice in here. The bacon's nice and crispy. Guys, these are going to be so freaking good. I got to figure out how many points they are. They're probably very, very low in points. I mean, it's cream cheese. Well, it's cream cheese and bacon, but there's a lot of them. So I got to read the serving size and see what that all is. See what it adds up to. I had a rough couple of days, guys, with Weight Watchers. Yesterday, just kind of gave myself permission to kind of do what I wanted. I don't know. So today I had the leftovers of my, last night I had spare ribs. They were so delicious. We went to this restaurant, so good. And so I had leftovers. So I had that today for lunch. Those aren't really cheap in points. So I'm kind of going to start fresh tomorrow, guys. So I'm not beating myself up over it. I'm not worrying about it because I know what my intentions are, and so that's fine. You know, my sugars are continuing to go down still, and still doing better in that way, so I'm very happy about that. So, guys, that's it. No judgment here, right, guys? No judgment. It's my life. That's a song, I think, isn't it? This is melting nice, guys. Woo! Cream cheese and bacon. And give it a little smush. Onions. Oh my God, really. So yummy. So I have the oven heating up to 350. It's preheating. I lined the pan with parchment. I'm gonna let this sit a second, and then I'm gonna go bring the smush and the cream cheese in. And we'll bring the pan over to the table. Let's sit a second. I got these right here, the mushrooms. I'm gonna bring them over here, because we're gonna go back and sit down. Because you know my back, guys. I need to sit because my back can only take so much. Nice. This is going to be so yummy. I'll taste it, of course, for salt and all that. Just going to smush the cream cheese down a little bit. Guys, you can make this for 3 people. You can make it for 1 person. You can make it for 10 people. These are going to be delicious. Nice little appetizer, low carb. That's all there is to it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some parsley. Let me get the fresh parsley, guys. I think it's right there. Right there in the front. Ooh, hallelujah. 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 I know, guys. I'm a little crazy. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna the parsley is clean. I told you I wash it when I bring it home, roll it, squeeze it out, roll it in a paper towel, and keep it in a Ziploc bag, nice and fresh, and it lasts for a very, very long time, at least a week or 2. It's a lot of parsley, but I like it. Makes the food taste amazing. Like I said, guys, if you have fresh parsley, use it. If you don't have it, use dry. Or you can use both. And that's what I do. I'm going to shut this now because it's all melted. Yummy, yummy.
Where's your phone?
In my tummy, guys.
Where's your phone?
Right there.
You get Amazon?
Yeah. Don't mind him, that's just hubby.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Alright. Okay, guys. Over at the table now. Guys. It's so good. It's so good. The bacon just does something to it. Gonna fill the mushrooms up. Oh my God, he's a lunatic. So excited about these. These are gonna be so good. That bacon is so yummy. I'm gonna fill them pretty big too. They have a lot here. He's just raring to go today, guys. Raring to go. These are probably good in those big mushrooms, you know, the big ones that they sell around Thanksgiving. I looked for them, but I couldn't find them. I guess they don't sell them around this time. I guess they only sell them like around holidays, which is stupid. I really wanted them. But I settled for these. So, guys, it smells so good. Smells so yummy in my tummy. That's a big one. That's a big piece of bacon right there. Guess what? Guess who's eating that? That's me. Oh, this is so good. Got the little parsley. What is he barking at? Can't even bring him in here because he'll eat everything like he did the other day when he ate the peppers. How'd you like that, guys, when he ate my roasted peppers? Wasn't that fun? Oh, this morning, guys. This morning, what he did already, we had, I had some buffalo boneless chicken on the counter. Because I had ribs left over from last night, and had some appetizers too that were left over. So I took a couple. I put it in the microwave, whatever. I went in the living room, and then he came in here. Right, I didn't even realize he was in here. I mean, that's the thing. That's the time I don't even know where the heck he is. And he got them off the counter, and him and Brody shared them. There was like 2 left, but it was buffalo chicken. It was spicy. He ate it. Then he proceeded to knock over the hot sauce that's in the back room, that has a hole that the top came off because he was the one who broke it when he dropped it the first time, and he was licking the hot sauce up red hot, so he kept going like this. So needless to say, he drank some water after that for a couple of minutes. Yeah, and then what else did he do? Was that? Oh, he did something else. I forget. What else? He did something else. I forget what the heck it was. But he's just been really active this morning. And, you know, the thing is you'll put his food down. It's not even that he's hungry as much as he is just bored and just, you know, he smells stuff and he just wants it. And that's what he does. You know, so, and because he'll go over to where his food is and he'll scratch and we'll put it down and he'll look at it and walk away. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? You just scratch for your food. Does that all the time. I don't know what he wants. I don't know. He's very, very fickle, and now he's in there doing stuff he shouldn't be doing because hubby's yelling at him. I just think he gets bored, you know. He's out, he's in and out. He's out, he's you know, he only could do so much, and he just doesn't know what to do with himself. He just doesn't know what to do with himself. I guess that's like us guys, right? That's how I get restless like that. I don't know what to do with myself half the time. Literally, seriously. Do you ever go through that, guys, where you just feel anxious and like you don't even know what to do with yourself? Yeah, I don't know. Once the nice weather comes, we'll be out. We can go outside more, and that's going to be a blessing. I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. These are going to be so yummy. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm telling you guys, this is the kind of stuff that I got to make because, you know, it's low carb. I'm sure it's not expensive on points. It's bacon, cream cheese. Well, I probably could, if I used a light cream cheese, it would be less. And if I use turkey bacon, which I'm not going to do, I'd rather not have bacon than use turkey bacon. That's just my opinion and my own thing. So forget that. So they're probably, I'm going to guess, but I have to find out definitely for sure. They're probably 2 or 3 points per mushroom, which to me would kind of be worth it. Yeah, I don't think this weigh-in this week's going to be too good, guys, either, honestly. Like you guys know, I'm an emotional eater, and I ate a lot of my emotions this week with my uncle passing, and, you know, and it's not an excuse. It's just what it is. Like, I'm not saying it so, you know, I can say get on the scale and see that I didn't lose weight or stay the same again or whatever, that I can say, oh, that's why. I don't know why. You know, I did eat a little bit more than I should have, and didn't stay on it 100%, and so those are the reasons. But they're not excuses. I'm just telling you the reasons. That's probably why. But, you know, like I said, they're my reasons, and I don't have to explain to anybody, you know, although I do like to let you guys know what's going on in my life. And so that's what I do. But, you know, we all have our own opinions on stuff, so that's fine. I'm going to have some of this mixture left over, guys, I think. I wonder what else I could put it in. I have to think about what I can put it in. I don't have any more mushrooms. There's got to be something else that can go in. So good. I don't know, maybe eggs, maybe put it in scrambled eggs or something. It's bacon and mushrooms and cream cheese, right? Maybe an omelet. So these have to cook for, I don't even know how long. I have to read the thing. I'm not sure how long it said. Get this couple more done. Like I said, I'm loading them up. More the better. More the better. Lost a little piece there. A couple of tiny ones. That's alright. They can still be loaded up good. Yummo. Nice little snack. This is the last one, guys. I got a little nice amount left. Maybe I'll add some to other ones. Just kind of make a little mound so they stay. So, oh, I got one little trinky. One little trinket left. Stuff it in there. And there you. Okay, guys. Yummy. Alright. Let's put a little bit more on top of this one. Whatever one is kind of flat and doesn't have that much, we're going to add to. Here we go, guys. Look at that. So exciting. You know, I have a little bit here. I'm going to save that. Maybe I have some peppers in there. Maybe I can put them, a little pepper, and put them. I'm going to try that. All right. Don't mind me, guys. Look at my hands. You know, when I look at my finger. All right, let's, oh my God, guys, this is so good. Bake this much for 30 minutes until tender, until brown on top. This could take less than time depending on your mushrooms. Garnish with sliced onion. We're gonna garnish it with a little bit of parsley when it's done. A little bit of grated cheese, I think will be so good. A little bit of grated cheese. Guys, look at that. So excited. Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Starting now.
All right, 1 second, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna take the towel from my hands. So good, guys. It's gonna be a great little snack to accompany a lunch or you know, just like a little appetizer before dinner, whatever. So good. And I'm probably just gonna have some of this mixture. It's so good. It's bacon, cream cheese. Amazing, guys. So good. Look at that. What am I gonna do with it? Just eat it? You know, it's just cooked already, guys. Let me do something. I have a yellow and a red pepper here. Let me get the knife. Watch this. Watch this, guys. Look at this. Can you see this? You could make it like a little dip. It could be like a dip. Or look, guys. Really good. I like it. Really very good. Wow. Bacon is life, guys. Well, I don't know how people don't like bacon. I love it. All right. Guys, I'm gonna wait for these to be done, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna eat them and show you how delicious they are. And you can figure out, you can see how easy it is to make. I'm gonna lunch a little bit more on this because it's a very low point kind of snack. I have to figure it out yet, but I'm pretty sure it is. And I'll be back. Okay, guys, so the mushrooms are gonna be done in like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna just chop up, Cooper, get down. I'm gonna chop up some parsley. Now he's got the parsley. You don't like parsley, you knucklehead. You don't like parsley. Yeah. Get, and get. Sorry, guys. All right. Gonna chop these up. I already have a lot of stems in them. I'm gonna try to get some of the stems out. I want to put this on top of the mushrooms. They're going to be so yummy. I'm gonna sprinkle parsley on top.
Here you go, Boops.
Thank you. Oh, that looks okay.
Yeah, I know, but
Trying to figure out what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. I think I'm gonna make burgers. What does he have? I think I'm gonna make hamburgers on the grill, guys, because I have a thing of chopped meat that I have to use.
one more
And
down there yet.
what?
There's one more down there yet.
One more down there.
Yeah, almost that
Oh
size.
God, I
A
have
little
a lot.
smaller than that.
I have a lot of chopped meat that I have to use. Gotta figure out what else to make with it.
Billy helper.
Billy helper.
Yeah, why not? You'll be at.
Billy helper. Maybe I'll make chopped meat gravy or something. He's been asking me for pasta. He loves pasta and then he can eat pasta every day. We don't, I shy away from pasta because of the carbs and stuff, but that's okay. I can make him, and I can have a little bit as a side dish, or I can get my spaghetti squash. I'll figure it out, but I might do that. Either that or make some meatballs or something. I don't know. Maybe meatballs. Alexa, stop. All right, those guys, those are done. I'm gonna go check them in 1 minute. Chop this up. And a lot of little stems in here. Oh, fresh parsley, guys, I'm telling you. He's so bad. He's getting in trouble. Cooper's always in trouble. Alright, I think I got most of the stems out. There's a couple here that I'll siphon out. Don't mind a few. Alright. Here's one staggering in here. Make it fairly small. I don't know what to make with the burgers though. I don't have any more French fries, I don't think, or anything like that. I made macaroni salad last week, so I don't think I want to make that. Jenny's been bugging me to make potato egg salad. I really should have made that today. I should have had my daughter get potatoes since she was at the store, but I didn't, so I can't make that. What am I gonna make? Other than veggies, what am I gonna make? All right, I'm gonna go take those things out. This parsley chopped up, guys. Now to chop parsley, you just have to rock. Keep your fingers back. Rock. That's the best way to do it. Rock your knife. Rock your knife. There you go, guys. Get your exercise out. That's my exercise for the week. For the day. For the minute. Alright. Let's get... I'm gonna go get the mushrooms. I'm gonna bring them over here. Let me get them. Shut the oven off. Oh my God, guys, it looks so amazing. So amazing. Look at that. He is always doing something he shouldn't be doing. All right, guys, here they are. I moved all this junk. Put this over there. Move this over a little bit. Like this. He is in crazy form. Sprinkle some parsley on them, guys. Try to get them more on the mushroom itself so we don't waste it. Yummo. Yummo, 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 yummo. Yummo, yummo. Done. Yummo. Hey, Julie, you gotta see these, they're all done. Bacon, stuffed mushrooms. See, guys, I'm putting parsley on every little one because you have to.
We're gonna make it look.
You want to show everybody? Let me say, oh, that's so pretty. That's different.
Yeah.
Show them. Julie did her makeup fancy, guys. Look at that. How pretty. I love it. Next is bombs.
Yeah. Oh, they look good.
Oh my God, you gotta taste them. I didn't taste them yet, but I tasted the stuffing. She's practicing her makeup. She's gonna be taking her boards. Not that she's doing makeup on her test, but she has her written test, and then this week coming up, and then the following week she has her practical. So we're excited. She got her temporary license in the mail the other day. Very happy for her. She was very excited. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a little one, okay? I'm gonna put it over here. Make sure it's nice and cool. I'm gonna put some more parsley on it because it's lacking in parsley. And I like the parsley. Oh, let me fix this. Sorry about that. This gutsy thing. It loosens up. I don't know what it does. It's gonna fall again. I know it is. I know it is. Yes, there it goes. Yeah, here we go. All right, you really can't see me. I'm afraid it's gonna fall again if I lower it a little bit. All right. Okay, guys. Look at that. Ready? Oh. Oh my God. Wow. So delicious. I have to say though, it definitely needs a little bit of salt. Definitely. So freaking yummy, and they're low carb, guys. They're low carb. It'd be easy to pick them up this way because of the paper. I'm gonna have another one. Oh my God, guys. So good. Bacon and the cream cheese. And that extra little amount of salt, guys. Yummy. Really, really yummy. I can't even believe how yummy these are. So good. Guys, I'm gonna put the recipe down below. I promise, okay? So good. Make these for your family, make them for your guests, I don't know. With COVID, whatever, if you have 2 people over, whatever it is. Make them for you and your husband. It doesn't have to be for company. Company today is your husband, right? Guys. I'm gonna do my dance, my happy dance. I'm gonna do my happy dance. There you go, guys. Low carb stuffed bacon mushrooms, creamy mushrooms, cheesy mushrooms. Let me see. What something. Guys, only 3.6 net carbs, 305 calories, and it's 4 per serving. So that's really good. So whatever points it is, you get 4 of those for those points. So I'm gonna figure it out what the points are. Shouldn't be that bad. Like I said, it's probably 3 points. It's probably 3 or 4 points for a serving. I would assume. But I'm gonna figure it out and let you guys know. All right, guys. So make these bacon stuffed mushrooms, cheesy mushrooms, so good, guys. Oh my God. Guys, thanks so much for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit long. I hope you guys, if that's okay. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the bottom with that notification button with the bell. So every time I make a video, guys, you guys can be notified. All right? Don't forget to share and like. Also, guys, March 18th, I'm doing a collab with Sarah from Home. It's an open collab. So anybody can join with Sarah from Home Sweet Homes. We're doing favorite sandwiches, guys. So that's going to be a lot of fun, March 18th. I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Thanks so much for always supporting me, guys. And I'll see you on the next video. Gonna go have another one of these. Oh no. I gotta figure out the points because I don't even know how many I had. Well, I had 2 so far, so we'll see. Anyway, bye guys.